We are here at this congressional hearing to investigate the disturbing rise of anti-Semitism on your college campuses.
I haven't noticed any anti-Semitism at Harvard. Other than a few mass protests and calls for the total annihilation of the Jewish people, our campus has been calm.
Nothing to see at UPenn. The students protesting, chanting from the river to the sea, "Palestine will be free," are just participating in the latest TikTok trend of shouting meaningless rhyming phrases while marching in unison. Students having fun and blowing off steam.
At MIT, students found to have committed anti-Semitic acts like threatening Jewish students and locking them out of classrooms faced the harshest punishment ever. They received a grade of B in all of their classes. The horror.
What steps are you taking to protect Jewish students on your campuses?
We are greatly reducing the amount of Jewish students we are accepting at Harvard. We estimate that the problem will be solved in 5 to 6 years.
We are encouraging our Jewish students at UPenn not to wear identifying clothing or jewelry like yarmulkes and Stars of David. After all, it's their own fault that they're colonizing oppressors.
At MIT, we just gave all of our Jewish students grades of A for all of their classes for the semester. We then told them to leave and not come back until we tell them to. Problem solved.
Wow, that's a great solution, Dr. Kornbluth.
Wow, that's a great solution, Dr. Kornbluth.
Didn't I just say that?
I didn't plagiarize you. I'll make sure to give you a citation in the transcripts of these proceedings after we finish.
Does calling for the genocide of the Jewish people violate the codes of conduct on your campuses against bullying, harassment, and intimidation?
At Harvard, it can be, depending on the context.
What context can you possibly be talking about?
Theoretically, if the harassment were directed against the child of a large donor to Harvard, or the child of a politician who can influence our grants and loans from the government, then yes, it is against our code of conduct.
At UPenn, violations of the code of conduct are whatever I say they are, so there.
Students at MIT violate the code of conduct if and only if they fail math. We don't want their kind here.
Ladies, I find your answers abhorrent, and I will introduce legislation to investigate each of your institutions for violations of federal law.
Arg, you called me a lady. You gendered me. That's hate speech.
Representative Stefanik's words are like violence.
Isn't there some congressional code of conduct? If there is, you just violated it with your hate speech.
This hearing is over. Expect subpoenas for all of your Title IX and student loan records.
You can kiss my endowment.